Hi everyone, my name's Kathy. Welcome to Skint Living UK. Today I'm doing 10 top frugal craft tips, money saving tips that you can easily do any day. I often go looking in charity shops for second-hand sewing baskets. I think they're too expensive to buy now, and I think you can get some really pretty ones. I got this one. It's a Cath Kidston one, and it cost me £3. Another tip, if you're picking up sewing baskets, look for ones that have got the contents in. You often find some useful tools like this seam ripper, scissors, buttons, ribbons, all kinds of stuff. Often I've sold as little bundles the contents of a sewing box on eBay to get the item that I actually wanted. Also to look out for are second-hand little baskets, great for storage as well. I also found in a second-hand shop, a charity shop, a thrift store, this old IKEA cabinet. I had some bits and bobs of paint left in my cupboard, so I painted them up, and then I stuck all kinds of crafty things on the front, like a sewing reel, some buttons, hooks and eyes and things like that. Great for storage and make it look pretty too. Maybe you could use a little offcut of wallpaper. Another item I recommend is these sweetie tubs that you get at Christmas and Easter. Great for storing all your little bits and bobs that you don't want to lose. I used to do a lot of upholstery years ago, and upholster ottomans and chairs, chaise longue, stools like that. And this was the trim, the braid. And I often used to pick up braid in bags wrapped up already in the charity shop as well to save some money. Another thing that won't cost you anything is savey jars for storing all your little bits and bobs. I've got some bobbins in here, but they're great for things like buttons. Another thing I also recommend is clothing. A man's shirt, extra large ones, have vast amount of fabric. So they're great for if you're into sewing. I recommend jeans, like my son's jeans here, it's ripped around the bum. So he doesn't want me to repair that. But the legs make a big piece of fabric. So like this cushion I made last year from all different jeans, but also from other clothing and tea towels as well. This piece here was from a tea towel, all these little pieces from a t-shirt, and then you can embellish it with a bit of embroidery of your own. Like I've done a little flower here, and the back you can see is denim, and that was a piece of lace that came from a sewing box. Also great in charity shops and thrift stores are old curtains and bedding for sourcing fabric. This was a small curtain. I couldn't believe it when I found it. It's Laura Ashley. This is the last piece of it. I used it for upholstering a stool. I've got enough cut here, so I'm sure I'll find something nice to use it for. Charity stores and eBay are great for sourcing bundles of wool. So often I buy a bundle or a job lot on eBay, use the colour that I want or the type that I want, make a blanket. I'm always making blankets while watching TV in bed. And then if I've got colours I don't particularly like, I make another little bundle up and sell it on eBay and get the wool I do like. So my last few bundles, I sold about 5 or 6 bundles over a few months, and I bought this lovely wool. I made a blanket in the colour and the style that I wanted, chunky yarn with wool. But I sold loads of bundles like that. Another favourite of mine is old jumpers. This was a lamb's wool jumper that I've made into a cushion. And what's also good about old jumpers is that you can unravel them. To tell if it's an old one, you check the seams and see if there's any, I don't know if you can see it. It's hard to see in this light. See, new jumpers on the seams, it's cut. So when you're unravelling, you're just going to end up with lots of straight lengths. Whereas the older ones, this was definitely an older one. don't know if you can see, there's some actual running stitch, like chain stitch, so you unpick them with your seam ripper and then you can start unraveling the wool. So you got to make sure that they've got an actual stitched edge and not a cut and just over sewn edge. So there you go, lots of tips for saving for crafting, and it won't cost you much money. But what's best of all, if you've got your own clothes or your old bedding or your old curtains of your own, it won't cost you the bean. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and tell me what bargains you've managed to pick up online or in your local charity shop. I'd be really interested to know. Thanks so much for watching.